Hello again, everyone, and we're finally here in the much hyped Beverly Hills Rodeo Drive. So we're just taking a walk down this street. It's essentially a street with all the top high-end fashion brands, the designer brands. So if you really are into shopping, maybe worth a visit. Even if not down, experience this for what it has to offer. And I mean, in terms of getting here, I honestly took a lift because we realized that's the quickest way to get here. It costed us about $20. So, and we are staying at Hollywood, so maybe either that or then you'll have to take a metro, but you'll have to change a few metros and come down. So see if lift works well, then I guess that's doable. So that sign is something that
all of us have definitely heard about. So welcome to Beverly Hills.
Well, without getting into specifics, I can tell you that we are in the poshest neighborhood of LA, and which is Beverly Hills. And I think I can't even begin to think what a house here must be costing upwards of a couple of $1 million, multiple $1 million to be honest. But it's a peaceful, quiet neighborhood with sprawling villas, lovely palm trees, some dogs barking in the background, and just wealth all around us.
By the way, Beverly Hills is also home to some of the big names in Hollywood. All the popular celebrities live here, at least most of them. This road further ahead gets to the actual hilly terrain of Beverly Hills with obviously a lot more expensive houses. And there are also these tours that show you celebrity houses, so worth googling that. And please watch Selling Sunset on Netflix. You'll get a better insight on Beverly Hills. That brings us to the end of another day.
Hey, good morning and welcome to another day. Today we are at Universal Studios, the one near Hollywood, and getting here was pretty easy. We took a subway from where we are staying, so we're staying at Hollywood, and from there we took a subway to Universal Studios / Universal City. And from there there's a shuttle service that's a free of cost thing that drops you right off the gate. Now an adult ticket costs about $129, and it is literally it's like a day pass, and you get an access to all the attractions. There is also a VIP access, so please inquire about that. The difference is the VIP access gets you sort of a fast track entry into attractions rides. Now what you see down is actual studios where filming happens, and a lot of the studios are actually where people and production houses are shooting. There are also a lot of these attractions which are located in the lower side, so the lower area, and it's quite a long escalator ride down there. Now our first stop, and which is what I'd recommend as well, is to the Jurassic World. Now the Jurassic World is a kind of a theme ride that gets you a unique experience that obviously mirrors what was shown in the movie, and that's something that I highly recommend. Waiting time for the Jurassic World can be between 30 to 45 minutes. That's in the regular ticket, but if you have a VIP pass, you can literally zoom past the crowd and get there quickly. Next up is the world famous studio tour. It's a guided tour, takes about 60 to 90 minutes, and they take you around all the studios and sets.
And when it's raining in England and a shooting an exterior shot, they have to explain why the actors are wet, since you can't really see by the horses and the cowboys and took pictures of them. So that's what I'm saying. When we can't talk about something, that's the level of stuff we're talking about. But more westerns have been shot here than any. We're about to visit our little Europe set. This is the birthplace of the monster movie. Frankenstein, Dracula, the Hunchback, the Invisible Man, all of them got their start right here.
Your afterlife? Come on. I have never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going.
The courtyard is where we tied up and tortured the Hunchback of Notre Dame. California, if we get too much rain, you tend to get floods.
Again, to sit down to talk about the War of the World.
Because our friend Vincent is right down there. Vincent's going to make sure that we are totally safe from that shark. Oh, poor Vincent. He was my favorite chum. Okay, we're going to pull up here next to these gasoline tanks here where we should be safe. Just keep an eye out there on the yellow barrel. Attach some bait to the barrel. Hopefully the shark will go for the bait. Oh, he's taking the bait and the pier. And the gasoline hose has been knocked loose. That's totally safe. This is an example of what we call a hot set.
Next up was the Harry Potter and Transformers 3D experience. We couldn't really film that because obviously it's through an ocular lens and it's a highly immersive experience, so highly recommended. And now we've come down to the water world. So this is like a show that happens twice in the day. One is at 4:45 p.m. and the second is at 6 p.m. Whichever time you choose, make sure you get here at least 15 minutes before, because the crowds really start to build up and you might not get a good seat. And now this is like a 20-25 minute show, so I'm just going to be leaving you a bit with the visuals of this entire sequence.
Time to wake up. Let me introduce myself to you all. The come to the stage, truth is say told, to come to the stage because I'm in charge here. I run things here. Thanks, number one, and most importantly, if you are seated in the green seats, anywhere there, there, and over there, this is the high tide mark. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is also not wet. Here that is wet here in the Azle. If you do not wish to get wet, this is fun. Stop.
Floating fortresses known as atolls in this place called Waterworld. Brave explorers voyage in search of the legend of Dryland, the last remaining on the planet. But the Deacon, maniacal leader of a group of evil raiders called
Return signal! Open the gates!
Close the gates! Matt, keep a lookout!
Helen!
Say, come help me!
Helen! It's great to see you alive. Where have you been?
Feast your eyes on this.
This is pure dirt. How did you come by?
I've been to dry land.
Dry land is a myth.
No, it's not a myth. I've been there. It's our salvation. We can all start new lives on dry land, but we have to hurry. The Deacon and his smokers are after me.
Smokers in the distance! Battle stations! Max, sound the alarm! Helen, get to the tower! Let's secure the atoll below! This is not a drill! Wes, get up to those gates, make sure they stay locked! Max! Incoming from the south!
Reach in the walls!
Let's go to that breach! We got him trapped! Wes, don't let him out! He's coming back around!
Fish boyfriend of yours? The one who booked on my... Oh yeah, the one who did... And she's got dirt. Dirt? Well, see, I need to find my way to dry land. Go ahead! Helen, where are you going? Did I say you could... Right here, I can see this and I have one eye. freak! Look at you! You're a freak! Get me a weapon! On a Big Bertha! Hey, do us all a favor. Stand in one spot! Yes! Winner! Thank you. Oh, Helen, a single tear rolls down my cheek, but get up, we've gotta go. Somebody signal my seatplane. Well, look at that. Think all my men are dead?
Good.
But so is your boyfriend. See that ladder? Go! Faster! Brand new vision? Yes! A pilgrimage for Judah Dryland. Just you and me, Helen, savoring in the sweet flavor of Dryland. Let's go. No! No, I don't think so. It's Deacon. That is a good pack. I'll get my seaplane. Let's go, fish boy!
So another beautiful day coming to an end. We've finished with Universal Studios, and it's a must-do if you're coming down to LA. Just a few things to keep in mind. Keep a day, but you may not be able to cover all rides at the general entry ticket, which costs $129 per person. There are VIP tickets that gets you faster access, so see if you want to do that. But try and at least do the top 5 in my opinion, which is the Jurassic Park, the Transformers, the Harry Potter, the Waterworld tour, and one more that I'm forgetting. Yes, the studio tour. So these 5 are must-dos. Rest, if you can manage to squeeze in a few more things, try and do that as well. Now we'll be heading to Hollywood and just explore a bit of that part of the city and then get back to our hotel.
We're at the Hollywood Walk of Fame at the Hollywood Boulevard, so you can see names of celebrities in these stars. And this is the main street in Hollywood, and the neighborhood or the entire area around me is really bustling. It's got a great vibe. There's a lot of music. That's the Roosevelt Hotel, the oldest hotel in Hollywood, and yeah, it's a colorful street. What you see opposite is the Hollywood in Highland. It's like a mall, and you can get a good view of the Hollywood signboard from there. And now we've just walked into this dessert shop, a chocolate shop, just off the Hollywood Boulevard.
Always keep the best to the last. We've come down to Hollywood Boulevard and to one of the most popular dessert and chocolate places, which is yeah, so you got the name right, and we're just here now to experience our sweet evening. We've ordered a few desserts. Let's see. They have the first famous hot chocolate, and they also have the hot fudge sundae. So that's what we've ordered. We're looking forward to another
addition of calories before we go back to our routine starting in about 2 days from now. Hey again everyone, so right behind that is where we bought our new house at 22 Beverly Hills, basically the bus number that got us here. This also brings us to the end of a wonderful trip of the US. Thanks for watching my content. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Trips Don't Lie.